Nice one.
We knew we had a horse that could cope with 2 mile speed. It was just whether he could cope with absolute championship speed. But when he fell, he was still picking up. He wasn't getting slower, he was getting faster at that point, which is quite remarkable. I'd have liked it if he'd have been starting to get a bit slower, because then Harry could have, you know, when you're off the bridle, you can ride into the fences a bit more.
Yeah.
Whereas he was going so fast. Harry held him 3 out, he was quick, and 2 out, there was just no stride.
What's your hunch? Do you think he'd have won?
Yeah, I do, but it's irrelevant, isn't it? He didn't. So I'm not going to get wrapped up in, oh, Dan Skelton said he'd definitely have won and X, Y, and Z.
What did you think of him out in front? Because Constitution Hill coming down so early, did that hinder him?
Well, it wasn't ideal, was it? I mean, we had in our mind a perfect plan that we were going to sit outside of Constitution Hill. Constitution Hill was going to go and sort of make the run in with us, and then hopefully we were good enough from the back 3 out to go and show younger legs, whatever, you know. But then obviously Constitution Hill goes at the second, we're left in front. You almost can't go fast enough then, because you got no one to go with. So yeah, circumstances, but that's sport, and it wasn't ideal. There's nothing in the fact that he jinked at the fourth. If you watch the racing back of the whole day, a lot of horses did that. There was a fence in front of the hurdle, and there was no hurdle rail. You almost came round the fence, and then you were presented with the hurdle straight away. And a lot of horses, if you look back through the racing that day, a lot of horses sort of like leant to the inside. He's 100%. Like he'd never not go and jump that jump. So I wasn't worried about that at all.